All right, first thing I do every morning is make some keto coffee. All right, guys, so keto coffee, I cannot go without it. It's amazing stuff. I know if you've never tried it before, it looks crazy, but I promise you it's amazing. So to do it, all you do, add a tablespoon of butter and a tablespoon of coconut oil to coffee and blend it up. You have to blend it. You can't use a spoon. Also, I suggest using Kerrygold. It's a grass-fed butter you can find at the grocery store. Sometimes it's in the cheese aisle. If they don't have it at your local grocery store, you might have to go to a Fresh Market or a Whole Foods. I also use a tablespoon of coconut oil. Try and find unrefined, cold-pressed, extra virgin coconut oil. The good thing about keto coffee is it gives you amazing, sustainable energy, and it also gives you a good, healthy dose of fats first thing in the morning. On a ketogenic diet, obviously you have to make sure you hit your fat macros. Each cup is 25 grams of fat. It's a great way to start your day. Also, the caffeine molecules bind to fat molecules, so it gives you an enhanced, prolonged feeling, and I just love it. So give that a shot, guys. I'm gonna get some work done here, and then we're gonna head to the gym here in about 20 minutes. Let's go. Goodbye. I love you. I'm going to the gym. Goodbye, Lola. Goodbye, Presley. All right, just pulled up to LA Fitness. We just moved actually to Westchester, Ohio, and we got a place right across the street from LA Fitness, which is awesome. I don't do workout footage here at LA Fitness. It's just too big and commercialized and people look at me crazy. So for that stuff, I like to go to World Gym, which is a few miles down the road. I'm just gonna hit legs real hard today. And before I go in there, I want to address a question I get asked all the time, and that is intermittent fasting, fasted workouts, do they work? Do I do them personally? I do not do them personally. I always work out in the morning, but as you see, I have keto coffee in the morning, which is butter and coconut oil, so technically that is not fasted. Fasted workouts and intermittent fasting is when you wake up in the morning and you don't eat or drink anything and you go work out. So a lot of people think that intermittent fasting and fasted workouts are effective because you're not eating any calories, so therefore you're able to burn more calories. And that's just not true, guys. Fasted workouts, fasted cardio, any kind of, intermittent fasting works because when you wake up in the morning, your blood sugar levels are low and your insulin levels are low. Therefore, fat is able to leave the cell. Now, when you wake up first thing in the morning or before you work out and you eat carbohydrates, guess what? Your blood sugar goes up, insulin goes up, and like I said in previous videos, anytime insulin is in your bloodstream, it is impossible for fat to leave the cell. Why? Because insulin is the hormone that's taking the glucose from your carbohydrates and storing it inside fat cells. So at the same time, it has to prevent fat from leaving the cell. Makes sense? So that is why fasted workouts are effective. That is also why intermittent fasting is effective, because your blood sugar and insulin levels are low, right? And fat's able to leave the cell. It's that simple, guys. I don't need to do them. I don't need to intermittent fast. I don't need to work out fasted because my body is always in fat burning mode with a ketogenic diet. My insulin levels and blood sugar are low all day long. I don't have to worry about whether or not fat is leaving the cell, okay? That's the beauty of a ketogenic diet, is you're always burning fat. So hope that answers that question. I'm gonna go tear my legs up here. I'll be back soon. All right, guys, first meal of the day, post-workout. All right, guys, we have 3 whole eggs covered in cheese, sour cream, and 1 whole avocado with some Himalayan pink salt on top. This is definitely my favorite meal of the day. All good sources of fats. Guys, electrolytes are very, very important on a ketogenic diet. Sodium, potassium, magnesium. So for the potassium, I have a whole avocado. Avocado is an excellent source of potassium. I have Himalayan pink sea salt. That's going to help my sodium intake. And I'm also taking a magnesium supplement along with an omega-3 fish oil supplement. For my post-workout shake, I'm using an EAS protein blend. I do not use a whey protein because it spikes your insulin. It digests very, very quickly and causes your blood sugar to go up and your body to secrete insulin. Instead, I use the protein blend, which is just a blend of whey, egg, and casein. The good thing about that is it's slower digesting. It takes your body a while to break down, so therefore it does not cause your body to secrete insulin. To slow the digestion even more, I'm adding fat. So I'm using MCT oil and almond milk, okay? Finally, I'm adding creatine, 10 grams of creatine. In my opinion, creatine is the most beneficial supplement there is. If you're not taking creatine, you definitely should be. Also, I added glutamine, which is gonna help speed up the recovery process. Grain-free dog food, of course.